everybody. My name is James Sponsler, and I'm the founder of Fresno Reborn. Contribute to many of the articles that are on the Reborn site. And I'm coming to you to talk to you today about the Bank of Italy. Some information about the Bank of Italy. The Bank of Italy was built in 1917, at least the tower portion was built there. The two-story portion was built in 1928 later on. And this building's on the National Historical Landmark for the U.S. Now, one thing is, this building has been sitting here for more than 3 decades. In fact, the paperwork that was filed that I have sitting in my hand, the National Registry, states that it was vacant as late as February of 1981. So this building has been sitting here in this condition for more than 30 years. You can see approximately the 6th floor is where there's actually a window missing. That window has actually been missing since 1982, which allows water and other types of animals and things like that to get into the building. The building itself is in very poor condition, and every few years or so we get a news story in the media here where this says, "Congratulations, somebody has bought the Bank of Italy building." Well, that's great. They say it's a great boost for downtown revitalization. But the problem is, it doesn't actually fix the problem, because it sits there and just sits there for a few more years by itself for 3, 4, maybe 5 years before the owner sells it again. The current owner, sorry, wait for the traffic. The current owner is the Penstar Group, run by Tom Richards. He's built several things in the city, including the tower at Convention Center Court building, which is one of the newer high-rises down here. He also sits on the board of directors for the high-speed rail. So probably he bought the building in anticipation of the high-speed rail being built roughly a block and a half from it. The point is, the building needs help, and it needs help now. I know in previous times I've advocated that sometimes buildings that are in such state of repair need to be brought down. Well, at one point, our forefathers in this city thought smart. They thought for the fact that, you know what, we need to build up, not out. You know, if we had kept with that same feeling from 1917 all the way till today, the city would either have 125,000 more people, or it'd actually be 20 square miles smaller. But instead, we thought, you know what, we don't need tall buildings, we've got all this land. We kept building and building and building. So this is a concept of this building, why I advocate for it, that it needs to be built and fixed up, and why it needs to be fixed up now is because every day it falls into a further state of decay. And I'm going to show you that in the next video, exactly some of the decay that is going on inside this building. So what needs to be done, as I've been berated by earlier today on the fact that I need to show a little more activism on the page, is the fact of the matter is this. In order for the building to be restored to a point that it could actually be functioning, it would need approximately $30 million invested in the building. So the concept would be, who out there may know somebody that would be able to help out with actually getting this building put back up in order. If it was put back in order, it would allow for a high number of businesses to move back downtown. And I'm going to show you another part of it right here. This building is the T.W. Patterson building. Right now, it's occupied at about 80% of occupancy, which for downtown and for the city itself is quite unheard of. But because of the fact that it was completely restored, completely rebuilt so that it was able to accommodate businesses of the 21st century, they now boast one of the highest occupancy ratings in the downtown area. So, we'll go to the next video and I'll show you the damage inside the building.